Hey guys, welcome back. Right, okay, so here we are. A Super Nintendo video. Yeah, not one I thought I'd be making anytime soon, to be honest. A few people have said to me on YouTube that the Super Nintendo stuff slowed down a lot in America. Definitely has. There's been absolutely nothing for the last 2 months at least. Maybe a little bit longer. It just seems to be really, really quiet. Since I got Battlecars for Mars, nothing's really come up. There's a lot of regular stuff, the usual, you know, your Donkey Kongs and your Marios and all the usual sort of stuff. But all the really obscure games aren't coming up. The games I really want aren't coming up. The odd one comes up like Dracula X and Dragon's I was going to say Dragon's Quest, it's not. What's that bloody game called? Demon's Crest, that's the one I was thinking of. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Demon's Crest, Dracula X, the usual, really ridiculously overpriced, expensive games keep coming back up. And they are seriously overpriced at the moment, it's crazy. So yeah, I know that, I think his name's now Rich Retro, used to be Crash Test Gaming. And I think, pretty sure Jay said as well, old Cybersnake, that the SNES situation is a bit shit. And it is, there's just nothing coming up on the American eBay site, which is why I've been buying NES games, because I want to start a collection and I like the system, but also because there's just nothing for Super Nintendo worth buying. So the other week, I just happened to be doing my daily search, as you do, and a game came up, which has just arrived today, this one here, and yeah, it was a bit of a punt really, because basically I saw this game listed, and I was like, what the hell's that? I've never heard of that one. And I'd never seen it listed before either, which I thought was weird, because usually you get to know the games that get listed, and I've seen most games on there at least once or twice. And yeah, it was just really left field, and I thought, well, that's strange, I've never heard of that. It's by Namco as well, so I thought, well, you know, decent company, so the game should be good. So I had a quick look and checked some gameplay out, and it didn't look particularly brilliant, it just looked okay. But the reason I bought it was basically because I've never seen it before, and I didn't know what the hell it was, and also because it was cheap. It wasn't an expensive game, so I thought, you know what, for the price, I think, off the top of my head, I think it was $25, I can't remember exactly, but it's around that price. And I thought, well, you know what, it's worth a punt for $25 to see if it's any good. And I did a quick eBay search just to see if there are any other copies available boxed. There are only 2 copies on there at a time, and I checked yesterday and the same 2 copies are there. One is sun faded and has a really bad manual, which was about $22, so it's a little bit less than this one. The other one was from a seller I don't trust, which is about $35 or $38, and he just uses the same photograph for multiple auctions. So if he has the same game and he has 5 copies of it, he'll list it, all 5 copies with exactly the same photograph, so you never know what you're getting, which is crap. But this game, he's only got the 1 copy, and I say those are the only 2 copies available on there at the moment. This one I saw when it came up, the picture was great, the condition looked decent, and the price was right, so I thought, why not? And I think also, and it's not something I ever usually do, because I am very specific in my Super Nintendo pickups, but I also kind of picked it up, not only, well, mainly because it's cheap is why I did this, because if it wasn't cheap I wouldn't have risked this. But I did it because I kind of, in my head, the collector in me went, you've never seen that before, what is it? It's a new game, it's, you know, it's an unknown quantity, so maybe you should just pick that up and stick it in the collection, because who knows how many copies are out there, and you know, maybe in a few years it might be worth a few quid. Of course, now this video is going to be on YouTube, it won't be worth anything, because as always, as soon as you put a video up of a Super Nintendo game that's not that often spoken about or even shown at all, if I've never seen anybody pick this up or talk about it in the community, so when that happens, miraculously people start listing copies for silly prices on eBay. It happened with Mario World. 5 bloody years I couldn't get a black copy of Mario World. As soon as I get a copy, and I'm really happy with the one I've got, it's mint, but as soon as I got one, it becomes a regular occurrence, but the price hasn't dropped, it's stayed on there regular, it's on every day, every week, you can get a copy anytime you want, but they're still really expensive. You do occasionally get the odd person who's sensible and offers them for fair prices, but for the most part they're expensive. So yeah, so this one will probably become an instant classic and be sold for shitloads on eBay now. There'll be like 20 copies next week, you watch. Anyway, let's crack it open, let's see what it's all about, and I'm looking forward to playing it, because as I say, the gameplay didn't look too inspiring on YouTube. So, yeah, if it's bad, so what, you know, it's an odyssey, I don't care. But I'm just glad I took a risk on it. I mean, for all I know, I'm not playing, it's really good, because a lot of the gameplay videos, you never know what you're getting, because a lot of them are emulators as well. and emulators don't really do the real software justice, in my opinion. And there's lots of factors. It's emulated, how it's been captured, and all that kind of thing, you know. Here we go. Oh bloody hell! Over the top packaging. I've seen some good packaging, but this is overkill. Holy shit! Right, so basically, we've got this rock solid box, and then I opened it up, and the guy's also put it inside a priority mailbox as well. Little excessive, a bit of bubble wrap would have been perfectly sufficient, but thank you very much, mate. Good on you. Not that you've ever seen this video. Ah, right, okay. He's chopped the box up, that's what he's just done it to pad it. It's just the top part, the bottom part's in the bottom of the box. I thought that was a bit excessive, I was going to say, Jesus. Right, he's bubble wrapped the living shit out of this, though. Look at that. You can't see what the game's, thank God, though. But that's mental. Excellent. Save the box, because they always come in handy. Right, okay, let's have a look at this. No, this seller's actually done a great packaging job. Feels nice to get another Super Nintendo game as well, because it's been a while since the last one. Although the last one was Battlecars from Mars, which has got to be the highlight of my collection for quite a while. Lost nice bubble wrap. Oh yeah, that's alright. No, that's lovely. Excellent. Yeah, it does look a bit shit, but yeah, as I say, what the hell for the price? It was worth a shot. Okay, guys. So what I picked up. What year is this from? It is from. Where the hell's the year? 1994. So a couple of years into the machine. And it is a Namco game, as I say, and it is called Battlecars. And I say I've never heard of this, never seen it on eBay before, which is strange as there's 2 other copies on there. I thought I'd noticed it, obviously didn't register with me when it was on there. In fact, I'll get some the old retro day pornography going on the go, the old cardboard OCD. There you go. Look at that, lovely. That is a beauty actually. Bit of the old side art there, very nice. Which way are we? That way. So, bit of that. Bit of sexy cardboard up there. There you go, lovely. That's absolutely cracking, that is. Absolutely beautiful. Look, you get the shine on there. You see how nice it is. Absolutely spot on. And you see from the screenshots there. Doesn't look particularly brilliant. It's, from what I can see on the gameplay on YouTube, it's very F-Zero-esque. And it's sort of Mario Kart meets F-Zero. With like, just basic, typical 90s interpretations of future cars, like Mad Max style vehicles I suppose. And you can just fire rockets at each other and shit like that. So let's crack it open, let's see what we got. Oh nice. Bit of bubble wrap, very good. Right, okay, oh this is good. Oh this is lovely, it's got all the leaflets in there, brilliant. I love it when that happens. I'm just running out of places to put things in on. There you go. Right, so we've got the usual gubbins. We've got the old, it's a bit crinkled but it's alright. The precautions leaflet, standard. Got the old Nintendo Power, always got to have that. Oh, in fact, interesting. I've got a second precautions leaflet, I've got 2, don't know why, there you go. Fair enough. Important bit, the manual, which looks absolutely cracking, there you go. Manual porn. Look at that, lovely. Right, okay, and the back looks nice and crisp. Got a nice light there actually, it shines well. We colour or we black and white? Oh, we're colour, we're all good. Nice. Some serious camp posing on this one, check this one out. Check that bloke there, that's just classic, look. That's brilliant. You got any other decent screenshots? Yeah, that one there you can see it's very F-Zero, actually. There you go. So it's going to be an interesting one. Hopefully it doesn't play like crap, but I mean it's Namco, so it might be alright. It's nice to just have something different, because when I put the gameplay on my channel, you know, give me a bit of notification on my channel, get people looking, I suppose. Right, okay, so cartridge pornography. There you go. That's a real nice label, that is. Look at that. That's a shiny bad boy, that is. Beautiful. Bit of a end label. There you go. And of course, you can't do it without having a bit of pin porn, because pin porn's the best. There you go. Pin porn for the win. There you go. Full on pin pornage. Excellent. So yeah, Battlecars. Interesting. Right, yeah. There we go, guys. So yeah, so there you go. So that's 120 now. That's, yeah, bloody hell. That's my 120th Super Nintendo game. Made that. Insane Speed Car Combat. Oh, wow. Right. Was it? Jesus Christ. It's only an 8 meg cartridge. That's a bit low. It says 8 throbbing megs of high speed thrills. Interesting. Okay, got 32 tracks as well, special moves, side swipes, what's that? Bootleg turns, alright, and more. Speed like you won't believe. Okay guys, well that's enough of that. Let's go and play some Battlecars and see what it's all about. Right guys, so here we go to Battlecars. So let's see how this one plays. It's going to be an interesting one. So I know nothing about this game. Alright, we'll leave it on medium. Yeah, I think that all looks okay. Right, let's see how we get on. See if I can win a race or even not get killed. Would be nice, wouldn't it? What we got? A red one, a yellow one, like a dragster. Black one looks a bit iffy. Go with red, that's my favourite colour, so why not? Oh, Jesus Christ, why am I getting all these now? Oh, too much choice. Actually, that one looks quite cool. Right, let's see what happens then. As you can see, it's very F-Zero. Hang on, I got battered. Hang on, what's going on here? Oh, okay, that's weird. It's like B's you accelerated. That made no bloody sense. A's your rockets. Yeah, I don't know about this so far. Oh, you can use shoulder buttons to skid around corners. Unfortunately, you just end up slamming into the bloody wall by the look of it. Oh, this is a bit awkward. Yeah, it ain't that great. The background looks quite good though, the way the clouds move, that's quite nice. But yeah, it is, as expected, pretty average. But hey, you know, it's one of those oddities, I suppose, for the collection. How does that actually work? Oh, as far as it falls, it lands on the ground. Alright, okay. So it's not a weird button combination. I don't know what they were thinking there. What? Don't even know what position I'm in, if anything. It's very fast. It just seems to barrel along really quickly. And it doesn't feel like there's any weight to the car either. They feel very light. Right, what we got? 220 credits. Yeah. Oh, I don't really want more engine. I definitely want turbo. Bloody hell, it's fast enough as it is. Oh, that's the tyres. No, I'll just press the button to back out a bit. I don't know what's going on here. Metalhead mic, okay. This is a strange one. I mean, it's not even any startup. It's not like Ready Steady Go or any of that. It's just it just dumps you in the game. It's really weird. Some kind of landmine. Oh, nice. The explosion looked good. I mean, the graphics aren't too bad. The Mode 7 isn't particularly done very well, I don't think. You know, compare it to F-Zero, which is obviously the most obvious comparison. I don't think it looks anywhere near as good as that. It just feels very loose, very jerky. The cars, to me, look detached from the scenery as well. Like they've been painted on afterwards, they look really weird. They don't feel like there's any sense of speed or... I mean, visually you can see the speed, but you don't feel it when you're driving the car. They feel very light and detached. Yeah, I don't know, it's a bit of an odd one, this is. Let's certainly not as fun as something like F-Zero or Mario Kart, that's for damn sure. But I'm glad I took a risk on it, because I mean, you know, it's only $20-something, so I think it's like $22. I think for that price, anything's worth a punt, really. It'd be nice if they like give you positions, and you know, apparently I lost. If they give you positions in the race and they actually give you an idea of what you're fighting for, that'd be helpful. Some kind of story would have been nice as well. So I mean, it just drops you in. I don't see the point of that. Why would you not have a start? I've just noticed that on the bottom of the screen. I'm assuming that's what's behind you. Also, they could do with changing the music up every now and again. And you don't get a weapon selector either, it just gives you a weapon, which is a bit odd. Oh, got him. Yeah, it just feels very weird. I'd say it feels like, to me, like it even looks like as well, like the background and the actual car are completely separate. Like there wasn't a lot of play testing done with this one. Even the music, it's just not that inspired. It could do with being a bit more energetic and a bit more something to really get you in the mood. Like Mario Kart and F-Zero got absolutely killer soundtracks, and they make you want to play the game, they make you want to race. But this could be in any game, you know, this could be like a Judge Dredd game or something in the future where you're just shooting people. It could be in a fighter, it could be anything really. I mean, it's just nondescript music. I don't feel like a lot of effort went into this one, it just sort of like knocked up in 5 minutes. Oh, changing music. I just find that really odd that you don't get a start. That's what I'm doing here then. So I was crashing into walls quite a lot. So what's the purpose of this bit exactly? No, I can't go down there. Okay, I can only go one specific direction. I'm absolutely terrible. Right, I can work out what bloody... Yeah, I can't work out which one the brake is. Okay, triangle. I think that's the brake because there's smoke coming out the back of my car now. Big spiky balls. Yeah, it does look very crude actually, I've got to be honest with you. I mean, you look at the backgrounds, and while the clouds and that are quite nice, it's quite apparent that it's just a layered effect where they're just scrolling the backgrounds. It doesn't really give you that realistic effect, and I've just noticed the waterfalls as well, which look a bit shit. So that's crap that way. You got to get distance between you and the enemy in order to or the other drivers in order to actually get contact. Yeah, I'd probably say this is one for collectors only. I don't really think this is worth playing otherwise. You can play it on emulation obviously, but I mean, I wouldn't go out of your way to buy this. It's just one of them, because it's not coming up that often. It's the first time I've ever seen the game on the on eBay. Holy shit, who's that dude? It's like Patrick Swayze on crack. And Dirty Knuckle Ned. So yeah, I mean, I think if you're a collector and it's just, you want a bit of an uncommon game, and it's cheap enough, why not? Because it isn't an expensive game so far. We'll wait and see if it goes up after this video goes live, so see if people start listing it for silly prices or not. Hopefully not. Oh, that was a bit better. I was at the corner properly that time. Oh, and then he crashes, typical. The music sounds very Amiga. It's almost Shadow of the Beast like. It sounds like, I hate to say it sounds like a Psygnosis soundtrack because that's kind of insulting to Psygnosis, but it kind of has got that vibe to it. Oh, I think, oh no, I thought I'd run out of landmines then. There's no real objective, is there? It's just like, I know it's a racing game, obviously you've got to come first, but it just feels like, I don't know, it's like something's lacking. It's really missing quite a lot. And so you play F-Zero and Mario Kart, and there's plenty of others as well. Rock and roll racing, you know, F1 Exhaust even. There's far superior races on the system. I'm just glad I took a risk on it, and just, you know, because if you don't, you never know really. You'll never know what's good, what's not. That track's a bit wide there, isn't it? hopefully not crashing into a wall would be a good idea. I mean, even that, you can't even be undone by your own weapon. Like Mario Kart, you throw a shot and it hits you, you're screwed. In this, it just goes through you. And they also seem to find their own way as well. It's like the sort of homing on the enemy in a way. I can't have much luck at these two at all. It's like air hockey throwing them around. Got him. Yep, beautiful. Nice. I just got distracted by the bar on the left end. I don't even know what that's supposed to represent. Is that like longitude and latitude, or what is that? This race is going on, but this is the thing about knowing what position you're in and how many laps you've done and how many laps are left. It makes it difficult to know where you are in the game. It'd be really helpful if you actually bother to put all that in. Obviously you get those black arrows to show you at the end, but you don't know how far you've got to go to get there. Yeah, I think we'll leave it there, guys. Bit of an underwhelming game. I didn't really expect much from it, obviously, and it was a total punt buying it, which I'm glad I did, because at the end of the day, you know, I now know what it's like, and it wasn't expensive, so it don't really matter. But it's also one of those oddities as well for the system, because I've never heard of it until recently. So yeah, as I wouldn't buy it unless, you know, I mean, maybe if you like the look of the video and you think it looks interesting enough, go and buy it. It's only cheap. But otherwise, I'd say it's really just for a collection only. It's not really worth owning to play. Okay, guys, well, hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you'd like to see more content from me, just hit the old subscribe button. That'll keep you up to date with all my videos. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you all again soon.